So here comes the local leaving for the day on the I-0, heading for Midland. Got a big old stack of railroad ties over there. Must be getting ready to work on the line. Moving slow this morning. Usually he's moving pretty quick. Alright. The big train stopped south of town. I'm waiting on them. Probably be an hour before they get here. Okay, here we go, folks. Comes the Indiana and Ohio Railroad into Blanchester, heading for Midland. Oh, we got a gate runner right there. Moving kind of slow, don't know why. So we got a lot of XUP power on this one. Not sure why they're moving so slow, but I guess they got their reasons. Looks like we got 3 ex-Union Pacifics on this one. Yep. Maybe gonna stop and let somebody off here, I don't know. Nope, two XUPs. Try to hold the camera still. That's an SD50 right there. There's an old Union Pacific Triclops. A little bit of railroad history right here. They are taking their sweet old time here for some reason. Let's say if some sort of a slow order through here, I don't know. I didn't hear a thing on the radio. I've been waiting for an hour and they finally came through. I only knew that they were coming because they blew the horn down just a little south of me. Yeah, we'll see what we got here. I hope he starts picking the tempo up a little bit. Tell by how these springs are squashed on these gondolas, they're loaded with scrap or something. Them are heavy cars. Boy, look at those springs there. They are really, really compressed. Almost seems like they're going to stop. Well, they'll have this whole town shut down. There's I think 4 railroad crossings in this town that I can think of right now. If he ends up stopping, they're going to have this whole town shut down. Okay, folks, I'm up here at the Midland Yard. And hopefully they're not moving a whole lot faster, but hopefully. The other side of the train this time. Midland Station's about a mile up from here, and I know it's still standing. Jawtooth and I went through there on Tuesday when we went to Greenwich. This is a former B&O Chessie CSX line. And I told you before, I grew up next to this line down in Loveland. And back in the day, 25 to 30 trains a day went through here. This used to be a happening line, but no more. All short line action now. Indiana and Ohio. The IORY. Down the track. Blanchester's down that way. And say Midland's up there, and then the track splits and it goes to Greenfield, which is a dead end. I used to run all the way to Parkersburg, West Virginia. They pulled the tracks up from Greenfield to Parkersburg. Chessie did. Not sure why. It really hasn't made a lot of sense. I thought they'd have left them connected in Chillicothe, but I don't run the railroad. I guess they had their reasons. But he will be turning left up here at the station and head towards Wilmington and eventually Washington Courthouse. And then there it splits again and you can go to Columbus or to Springfield, Ohio. Washington Courthouse is about, I'm going to say 30 miles from here, give or take. It ain't a stone's throw, it's a little bit of a drive. Probably should have got my tripod out because this may end up being just as long as the first version here. I don't know. He may stop. I don't know. I know they're working on the tracks out here, and I heard the reason why they were going so slow in Blanchester was they had a bad spot on the track. It wasn't a locomotive issue. Doesn't look like the brakes are on. I can see them. He's blowing for Route 68 up there now. He's not stopping, he's going on through. I've never videoed here before. I think maybe I caught the local engine rolling through here one time, but I've never filmed the train here, so this is new for me too. Well, at least he's moving a little faster. That car's seen better days, got a lot of dents in it. Yeah, my phone's getting warm here. Screen's going dark. I hope I got this thing on the train. comes the end, it's going at least twice as fast as he was in Blanchester. The video's only half as long. That's a good thing. As you can see, we're out here in the middle of nowhere. This is Clinton County, Ohio. It's mostly farmland, as you can see over that away. Lots of green out here, whole lots of green. And you got some cars down there waiting to go somewhere, or they're in storage, but I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for your patience. This was a long, slow one. I sure appreciate it. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Spread the word about my channel. I sure appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.